Ifeji family, move your body. All my people, gather, make we dance. When you step in, joy they follow. Every shadow turn to gold. Anywhere you day, love go borrow. Light will cover, young and old. You they lift us when we fall. Some small blessings, something tough. From my heart, I just must talk. See as you they sweet this world. Ifeji family, you are the best thing that can happen to anyone around you. God bless your entire family for all you do. Laurencia appreciates you all. Ifeji family, move your body. All my people, Ifeji family, move your body. All my people, early morning, you they check us. Late at night, you still they care. All your kindness, you know fit cost. Nap your heaven, you they share. Every smile you give the heal. Now your love we truly feel. Make the speakers loud and real. Time to celebrate this dream. That's it only. You are the best thing that can happen to anyone around you. God bless your entire family for all you do. Laurencia appreciates you all. Ifeji family, move your body. All my people, Ifeji family, move your body. All my people, raise your hands up high. If them ever show you love, turn around one time. If you feel this praise above, from my lips to God on high, make your blessings multiply. Dance and shout it, make it fly. Ifeji, this now reply. Move your body, all my people. Ifeji family, move your body, all my people. Ifeji family, move your body, all my people. Ifeji family, move your body, all my people. Make we dance. Make we dance. Make we dance. Ifeji family, move your body. All my people, gather. Make we dance. When you step in, joy they follow. Every shadow turn to gold. Anywhere you day, love go borrow. Light will cover, young and old. You they lift us when we fall. Some small blessings, something tough. From my heart, I just must talk. See as you they sweet this world. Ifeji family, you are the best thing that can happen to anyone around you. God bless your entire family for all you do. Laurencia appreciates you all. Ifeji family, move your body. All my people, Ifeji family, move your body. All my people, early morning, you they check us. Late at night, you still they care. All your kindness, you know fit cost. Nap your heaven, you they share. Every smile you give the heal. Now your love we truly feel. Make the speakers loud family, move your body. All my people, gather, make we dance. When you step in, joy they follow. Every shadow turn to gold. Anywhere you day, love go borrow. Light will cover, young and old. You they lift us when we fall. Some small blessings, something tall. From my heart, I just must talk. See as you they sweet this world. If a chief family, you are the best thing that can happen to anyone around you. God bless your entire family for all you do. Lawrence, I appreciate you all. If a chief family, move your body. All my people.
Oh, my people are coming. And we are dancing first. Just let's dance first. Show my face. I'm counting two. And the two first one comes. And I didn't come. The one I'm right.
Every smile you give me here, now your love we truly feel. Make the speakers loud and real. Time to celebrate this time. You are the best thing that can happen to anyone around you. God bless your entire family for all you do. Lawrence, I appreciate you all.
And I decided I love Lawrence.
If they never show you love, turn around one time. If you feel this praise
This song
above,
is sweet. Yeah, tell me about it.
to God
See how now see
make
the
your blessings
architect of the song
multiply.
there.
Dance and shout it, make it fly. If and
See the
Jesus now
person
be
doing the
proud.
song behind the stage there.
Move your body,
Hey,
all my people.
now get it there. Yes,
If
so
my big family, move
I
your
love the song so
body,
much. When I'm not on live, sometimes when I'm driving,
if my big family,
whether they myself and that are driving, I go to one driving. For some reason, but I had my phone there.
if my big
The song just ended.
move your body.
I was in the staring, I was dancing. And it's like, people are looking at you, some of them
Make
look
me
at me now.
dance.
Make them come, make me dance. Let them look at me. What are you saying, you know?
Make me
Don't let me hear. Hey, can you not hear me? Okay, the music. I'm not saying about you. I was driving and the music came up
Move your body.
and I was in steering.
All my
It's a
people.
local drive. And I started dancing and then it was like,
Make me dance.
people are looking at you. I can hear you now, okay.
When you step in, joy they follow.
Yes, so
Every shadow turn to gold. Anywhere you day, love go borrow.
yeah, I can see Papi dancing
Light
there.
will cover, young and old. You they lift us when we fall. Some small blessings, something tall. From my heart, I just must talk. See as you they sweet this world.
I get it.
Family, you are the
Yes,
best thing that can happen to anyone around
I'm the one
you.
for the
God bless your entire family for all you do. Lawrence, I appreciate
Actually,
you all.
sometimes
If I
we
give
have something to let us know. I know that
move
you
your
tell
body,
family before.
all my people.
We are channels at the same. Let's dance on that one. I hear the that one.
Move your body, all my people.
Hey, hey, hey.
Early morning, you they check us. Late at night, you still they care.
I
All your
get it.
kindness, enough it cost. Nap your happen, you they
Lawrence, I God
share.
bless you for this song.
Every
Even my
smile you
birthday
give me
one,
heal.
my
Now your love
16th
we
birthday
truly
one, sometimes I
feel.
do
Make
like,
the speakers
I need
loud
to
and real.
again. In fact, I'm playing that one. We're all slow dancers. Let's play the Faith in Health and Wellness. People were not it wasn't
God bless your entire Ifechi Health and Wellness Channel. Super place to be.
Hey, hey, hey.
As you learn to stay disease free.
Now, how about the scatter dance here? Tell him that I can see him virtually. Tell him that he's on a prize for dancing.
Step in, sit down, we go show you how.
Even though he
Small
dances, I
changes,
can see him
big
virtually.
wins, feel your body thanking you now. Drink water, rest well, check your mind, check your soul.
Why? How are you? Can
Little
dance well.
habits
This
every
is
day,
customized
keeping you in full
music for my health and wellness. You just finish dancing the one. All sorts of Florencia one. So YouTube cannot give you feel like anymore. They will listen and they will be confused. They're like, I can't surprise this one. Steve, hi, how are you? It's been a while.
From the market to the
Oh,
office,
thank you.
everybody join the
Thank
vibe.
you.
Stretch small, breathe deep, let your spirit stay alive.
I have several people here. Can you give me a thumbs up if you want someone to say hello? Yes. I know people can see this in the background. Give me a thumbs up. Those are people who
One
say,
step, two steps,
put it there. Please give me a thumbs up.
Ifechi Health and Wellness Channel. Super place to be. Super breeze. Come and learn to care for your body. Come and set your spirit free. Ifechi
Yeah,
Health
thank
and
you,
Wellness
Lorenza.
Channel. Come
Thank
and
you.
you'll be sure. You'll be sure. We dey shout it loud together.
I want to say before I start about the Lorenzo video I wrote. This is about
Raise your hands up.
before we start.
Follow the rhythm. Hey,
Okay, so
say I go, take care of me. Left side, right side, all of us singing. Healthy and happy, we dare agree. Ifechi Health and Wellness Channel, super place to be. Come and learn to care for your body so you live long. Ifechi Health and Wellness
yes, we'll come to
Channel,
music now. Let's
super
get started.
place to
I said to
be.
Daddy that today I would like to do like the quick live stream. How is your Sunday going? It's going well. Thank you. Share done. Thank you, Laurentia. God bless you. Thank you everyone for being here. It's a super place to be. Thank you. Oh dear. Okay. As we normally do, whether where two or three are gathered together in his name, he is in their midst. So there's more than two of us here. Let us just have a quick prayer so we can start. And if people are not coming, people can replay. We just have to not make it too long today. So our gracious Father and our Lord, we thank you. Thank you for a day like this. Thank you for this beautiful Sunday. Thank you for making it possible for us all to be alive in the land of the living. Thank you for bringing us into this beautiful day. Father, we thank you. Thank you for each and every one of us. Although we received very bad news this afternoon, but this is life. Things happen, people pass, people are born, people go through lots of things, and that is life. In every situation, you say we should thank you. So we're grateful and thankful to you that we are all here present. Yes, we are going through a lot. We've gone through a lot. A lot will be happening as far as we are alive and breathing. But the important thing is that we have to know that you are aware of every situation. So, Father, we thank you this afternoon. Thank you for your children who are gathered here. Thank you for those who are going to join us. Thank you for those who are going to replay the live stream. Be with each and every one of us. Wherever the situation is in our life, Father, we hand over everything to you. We must not take anything for granted. Every breathing moment, any day we wake up and put our feet on the floor, we must give you thanks, no matter the circumstances, no matter the situation. So, Father, we thank you. As we have this live stream, and there's a few concerning things happening within families that I want us to discuss. Let us have an open mind and put in our minds, and so we can reason and think together regarding these situations. Thank you for everything, Lord. For in Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. Right. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, so what I wanted to say, I'm going to sing a song, but just quickly, because I know you uploaded another video 3 days ago, Laurentia. I have not looked at that one. But the one I want to talk about, hold on, somebody is trying to message me. Let me take the person out. Yeah. So I've been catching up on all of you. Kathy has been bombarding us with pregnancy videos and so on, what she has been experiencing and stuff like that. So I've been catching up. Which bad news for her, my dear. We'll come to that, but I just want to talk about your video that I watched. I have not watched the recent one. I saw the caption, but this weekend has been one of those weekends. We have been very busy. We came back from somewhere yesterday, and I said I did not do any live stream last Sunday. I have to come out today, even if it's for 30 minutes, 1 hour. Let me just come out and share what is in my mind. But having listened to that your video about the landlady or landlord and what they are doing to you people in Nigeria, it actually broke my heart. You know, here in the UK, I can't remember now how many years ago we were tenants. It's been a long time. When we were in Edinburgh, that was when we rented last from our last two houses in Scotland in the 90s. From our last two houses, we have always bought our own house. But before then, we are renting. And so I understand what renting in abroad means. What I do not understand is what renting in Nigeria. I have to talk about Nigeria because that's where you are. That's where I come from. Listen to your story about what the landlord or landlady is doing. And then she kept saying, if you can't, go and pack out. If you can't do this, pack out. What? You know, here in the UK, tenants have they have power. We are also, although we are also landlords, because in the different parts of UK, we have 3 properties, which obviously we leave it for the agents to take care of. We're not the one controlling it. The agents take care of it. They tell us when there's they need to do something, and that is the one that knows about these things. I'm not a business person. Don't get me into any business. I just get my go to job, get my salary. Is it complete? Yes. Let's go. I'm not a business person, but Daddy has been a business person. He's the one that made us to have those properties. So listening to your story and knowing that we actually have properties that we rent here in the UK, I'm thinking, what kind of country is that? What kind of country is Nigeria? Why will any landlady or landlord treat people like that? To start with, you know, we have a daughter in Nigeria, Favor. Favor moved from, my spice is here. I was just checking with the corner of my eyes to see if she's not going to be here, so I can Nigerian reactors those days said it's private part, so I can go in private part and deal with her. But here she is. You're welcome, my spice. We have finished dancing. We danced the Fetchy family one. We danced the Fetchy health and wellness one. We have prayed and we remembered you and everybody in prayer. So we just want to touch on some the video I watched on the Laurentia's channel about this landlady, what they're doing to them. And I'm like, as somebody who has rented in this UK, as I say, the last time we rented was in the 90s, well, in the mid 90s. But we have properties in this UK that we're renting, but tenants are, we have tenants there, estate agents are taking care of it. So as somebody who has that kind of experience, I'm wondering, what am I hearing? What is she saying? I'm like, you don't like do this. So as I was saying, our daughter Favor moved from Benin to Port Harcourt. So we set her up in Port Harcourt. Oh, by the way, if you know anybody around Port Harcourt area who wants to sew clothes, who wants to baking cake and stuff like that, we send her to fashion school. We send her to bakery school. So she's not just a nonsense. Her name is Ficus Confectionery. That's what it's called. She's based in Port Harcourt now. We're just starting up. We have a wedding coming in December, in October in America. She's already sewing the clothes we're going to wear. So she also sews wedding gown. I don't know why I have not been promoting her business in my channel. I have to be doing that more. She's in Port Harcourt. So if you know any YouTuber or anybody, any of your relation in Port Harcourt, please let me know so I can connect you with her. She's very good. You know, when I say she's very good, both as an individual and as somebody that is my daughter. You know, anybody that is my daughter now, the person have to, you know. So you say that it's my daughter, you say, oh, no wonder. No wonder she's like that. Anyway, so she's into sewing. We set her up, sent her to fashion school, did everything, set her up nicely, baking, everything. When we did our 40th wedding anniversary, remember a couple of years ago that we did our 40th wedding anniversary celebration, she was the one that with about 3 cakes there. She baked one of them. So she does very well. So what am I trying to say? So she now moved to Port Harcourt not long ago. To start with, they told her how much she's going to pay for, I don't know, it said 2 years, no, 1 year, 1 year rent. How many million? That's not even the problem. The thing is that after paying that amount of money, she was the one to do the painting, to sort the windows, because the windows were all falling. She was the one to do the bits and pieces in the kitchen. I'm like, what are the landlords doing? How can any tenant be the one to be painting the house that they're moving into, to be the one? Here, if you're going to rent your house, everything will be perfect. When the person is coming in, you're walking into a brand new, not a brand new, but renovated, renovated property, well painted, carpet laid, everything that you need. The only, if it's furnished, it will be very fully furnished with beds, sitting chairs, cooker, everything in the kitchen. If it's unfurnished, you still have the basics like cooker and all the rest of it. And you just come in with your own bed, chairs, cooking utensils. But if it's unfurnished, so furnished or unfurnished, everything at some point, you just walk in, you're not doing anything. And if anything goes wrong in that property, provided, for example, it's not that you poured oil under the sink and then you block the drainage, things like that. Sorry, we as landlords, because as I say, we are landlords, but I don't know anything about being a landlord. My daddy knows these things. The tenants have to deal with that. But most other things like, oh, this damage, that damage, they will call him, they will get 2 or 3 quotes. He will say, okay, go with that quote, we'll repay it and we pay for it. So Laurentia was things that was there boiling in my spirit. I'm like, what is going on in Nigeria? Why would the landlady be like that? If you don't like it, pack out or go and get your own house. Most everybody get their own house. People still have to rent. Okay, same thing here. So why are they not doing that then? Because as I say, when Favor moved to Port Harcourt, she has to, after paying the money, she has to wait for another 2 weeks or so to get the place sorted with her own money. I'm like, is that right? And apparently people were telling me that that's what most landlords do in Nigeria. You pay house rent here, you fix everything. Why? So that was so strange to me when they asked her to do that in Port Harcourt. And then Listening to you saying that, I'm like, what is going on? Why are people like this? Don't they have something governing them, like a body for tenants? There should be a body for tenants governing them, telling them what to do and what not to do. Like here, tenants have rights. For example, those tenants we have, if any of them refuse not to pay for 2 months or 3 months, we, as landlords, have no right to evict them. No, they have that right. Now, you can't evict them. You have to find a way of getting your money, because you can't just let them move. You have not paid me for 2 months. No, in the UK here, that's what they call tenants' right. But most of the time, tenants are sensible people. They pay, some of them are on direct debit, they just pay you your money and that's it. So that's not much of a problem. But for what you said in that video was so irritating and so annoying, that people have to be doing this to people. Authorities support them. As long as they speak same language. See, that is the problem. You see, the problem of you're from here, you're from there, you're this, you're that in Nigeria, it will not help us. Look at election coming. People are saying all sorts of things because they don't want particular ethnic group to ever rule Nigeria. Are we talking about ethnicity here? Or are we talking about what would be good for all of us? Because personally, I don't know whether it's just me, but personally, I don't see anybody as different. I see everybody as human beings, as Nigerians. As a matter of fact, most of my friends, I've said it before, in this UK, most of my friends, in fact, trusted ones, are Yorubas. So I don't even know. I don't check. The only thing that we can't speak the same language, we speak in English when we communicate. But if it goes on in my mind at all that they are this or that, no, it doesn't. But unfortunately, that is what is going on. And that is what have led us in the situation where we are in Nigeria, where we cannot use our common sense. We are doing a miracle and we are doing this and the next thing. Why, when we should be thinking about human beings, we should all be the same. It's what's in Lagos. Wow. There are bodies. You need to have an influential person there before you could get justice. Is you see? That's the thing about Nigeria. Sometimes it really bothers me what is going on there. And who do you go to? Because some people will say, hey, you go to police, which police? They're all working together. So where do you draw the line? We should regard everyone as human being in that country for us to work together. We should not be saying that this person is. I wish I can speak all the languages in Nigeria. I wish I can speak Igbo, speak Yoruba, speak Hausa, and speak a bit of Bendel side of the language. Because, so when I meet somebody from Calabar, I can speak Calabar language to them. If I meet somebody who is a Yoruba person, like AA comes here sometimes, instead of just saying, Igbo that's all I know. I can say more, to her, for her to understand what things like that. I don't believe in these things. All I want is just for us to be one, for people to stop suffering. The suffering is too much. The suffering in Nigeria is too much. In as much as I love going to Nigeria, I love coming because I come there maximum 4 weeks. I have my money because I don't live there. And I'll spend the money. I don't even ask for change most of the time when I go to market, because those market women who are selling to me, I feel bad. I bought something for maybe 3,500 and I'm waiting for them to give me the 500 change. I don't. Because if that's little way I can help those market women, I just do it. I do not price them. If they tell me that something is 3,000, I give them 3,000. I do that because I know that I can actually, bargain with them. But I just feel that's a little way I can help out, and that's what I do. So people who are with me, I say to them, don't worry. Don't just leave it, because just that little I can do. And when you say leave that 500 naira, come and see them, how they'll be falling on the ground, thanking you. I'm like, for what? Because I left 500 naira for you as change. You see? So that's the little way I can help. But you cannot help everybody. And that 500 naira is nothing. It will not solve anybody's problem. So I really want to see a situation where in Nigeria people are comfortable and people are not relying on people all the time. But at the same time, and that will tally into what I want to discuss this afternoon, At the same time, sometimes I don't feel so sorry about some of us Nigerians. Both Nigerians in Nigeria and Nigerians in the UK. As I say, I will only be talking about UK. I've not been to any European countries like Spain, Italy, whatever. I've never been out of this UK. I've been to Spain, we've been to France, we've been to, where else have you been to in Europe? But that's on holiday. But to go there and live and understand how they function, we have not. You know, but we have been a few European countries over the years on holiday, especially when our boys were younger. We used to take them on holiday a lot, you know. Well, I don't know what operates there. What I'm talking about is here in the UK. Our Nigerian people here in the UK are behaving exactly like Nigerians in Nigeria. So sometimes I wonder, are we cursed? Did anybody do this to us? Why will we not drop some of these behaviors back home? One of the worrying things I heard recently, I know it has been happening. However, it bothers me why I want to bring it up, because somebody that I know very well is now involved in this kind of living. That's why I want to talk about it on this live stream today. You go shalaye o. Honestly, big concern. Honestly, if you listen to that Laurentia's video about this landlady, she'll go and be damaging things on purpose just to get money from them. Who does that? You got all the G's red-handed today. Yes, so control a particular concern indeed. You really got it right for that country. Sometimes I just wonder, are you people happy with what is going on? Apart from the fact that I love Nigeria so much, I have a friend here. The last time she went to Nigeria was 23 years ago. She has 3 children here. They don't even know where Nigeria is. Is that good or bad? Sometimes I don't even know whether it's good or bad thing. Why are we like this? And then you try to support people or help them out, and they're taking so much advantage. You try to support people in Nigeria, they take advantage. And sometimes I thought, do you know what? Can I change who I am? Unfortunately, I can't. But I tell you, I'm changing a little bit. Oh, yes. A lot of things happen, and I'm really changing a little bit. I'm learning. But I cannot be who I'm not. Slowly giving up on that place. You have your relations there, don't you? I don't know whether your parents are still alive and there. You have them there. So, my dear, we can't give up. But we'll just have to do the right thing. Let's put away ethnicity. Let's put away where you come from. Let's take the fact that we are human beings and we want the best. Let's just look at it that way. Don't give up, AA. Don't give up. One has to change in some situations. Yes. I have changed myself, some of the people out there. Yes. I've learned, before I'm like, hey, this one, I've learned to, I have over the years, because 1 or 2 people have really made me feel as if I'm stupid. They will demand this, they will demand that, you do that. Even things like I told people last week, the week before when I was doing live stream, that there are things I want to, I know I can afford them easily. The one I think, you know what? Is it not just hair? I don't even care whether you have human hair or normal type of hair you have. All I know is that you look clean. Just be clean around me and you are good to go. And even though thinking about that, I'll think about how I can help the less privileged. We have some people we are paying school fees for. Let the children go to school. Why will I spend how much money to do other things? This is how I reason. But these people you are reasoning for, when you now see the way they live and what they do, I've changed a bit. I've actually changed. I've changed myself. Oh, yes, we have to. That's why I don't like talking about anything bad about Nigeria when AA is here, because that will even put, I know, but she hears them from her siblings, or her people back home anyway. She hears everything from them. My mother lives a very good life in Lagos, yeah, but she is always here. Yeah, absolutely. So people like that, you're like, you know what, whatever. She's always here. That means that if you really want her to come here for much longer, she can easily come. So we're not talking about, likes of your mom, because she's very comfortable. But there are people still within your that are close to you, who are not that privileged to be coming here or to be living that kind of decent life. I told my mom to sell everything she has there, as I won't go there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hear things about that place. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Anywhere we are, people are chasing us away. Come, look at Libya. Hmm? Libya are taking advantage of Nigerians because of their country now. South Africa are chasing them away. That place is chasing them away. Ghana, even Ghana of all places, chased them away some time ago. Who did this to us? Look at Giant of Africa being chased away here and there, being sent to various places for prostitution because they need money. Exactly. Someone comfortable will stay there, but no. Some people who are even comfortable go where. I was listening to somebody's live stream. I can't remember who that was, but sometimes I listen to people's live stream, but I don't say anything. Just like some people come here, they won't say anything. But I always, once I come into that list, I give it a thumb up just to support, and then I'll listen. And I gain a lot of things listening from the background in some live streams. And they were talking about how some people are actually comfortable. Some people come to UK. You know how I was talking the other day about people who come here, they do this job, they do that job, they are struggling, they don't have any place to lay their head, they sleep in the bus stop, have few hours sleep in the bus stop, yeah, and then they'll go to the next job. But not everybody's like that. Some people are comfortable, but they just want to live because of their security, because of their children. They want the children to get the best. So some of the people who are living, it's not that they don't even have the money. If anybody can have the money to have a car that they have to sell, have money to. In fact, let me drop the link because I just want us to chat. Today is just about chatting, but I'll tell you about this particular group that gave me concern. I mean, you people, I'm sure you have heard about these groups of people, ladies in Nigeria. They have different names for them. Some of them are, they have group for widows, yeah? People who do all sorts to lead to their husband or partner's demise, and they have a group. I've heard about those ones. Some of the citizens encourage bad behavior by the leaders. Why accept bag of rice? Eh. That one. In fact, we went somewhere yesterday. Daddy was showing me there's this bag of rice that they're doing in some of these shops now. It's like five. Is it five? No, no, 5 kg is too big. I think it's 1 kg. It was well packaged, really looking good. And Daddy was saying this is the type of rice that handing to them in Nigeria. That rice, if you have 6 children, that rice will even be enough for once. And after eating that rice that day, that's what I don't understand. Who did this to us? People will just be taking. The other day, I saw people queuing for meat. They have this meat in a big bowl, and they are in line. And did you anybody see that one? Meat, fresh meat. They're handing them meat in their bare hands. They were putting it with their own bare hands and handing them in their bare hands, and they're just carrying them, marching along. I'm like, what is this? Some leaders' photos on it. So messed up. So, and as you know, I don't even want to talk about Nigerian situation because it makes me so angry. Why I just watched Laurentia's video and I just wanted to comment on landlords and what they're doing, and the fact that when you are renting in this country, it's a total different thing altogether. let's not even go deep into Nigerian situation because we'll be here all day and night and we're not going to get anything out of it. Because even some people who are there, when you come there and frown at what is going on, as not the way you behave, not even the way you talk, because I try not to form anything when I go to Nigeria. If I know how to speak broken English, when I go to Nigeria and I pidgin, I go to blow. Nobody will even know where I am from. So I don't form or anything, but the way you condemn things, they will know outright that you don't stay there. The way you frown at things, the way you frown at people being in a queue and people are jumping the queue, the way you frown at certain things, they will know immediately that you don't live there. Yeah, security. People can go to the market. You cannot guarantee that they'll come back from that market due to security issues. You take advantage of the hungry and the illiterate to share that food. Yeah, but hungry though, that little bag of rice, that meat, you just cook it once, isn't it? So how about tomorrow? How about next week? How about next month? How about next year? I don't know. Or are they just like, okay, let me just take it. Let's just have food for today and we'll think about tomorrow. Is that what is going on? It's not for my children to see. I will say, even what is happening now, if not that we haven't planned to go this year, I will be there. By the grace of God, our next plan, I'm going to be there. We're already starting looking forward to it. For some reason, I just love going to Nigeria. And I think I've said the reason. Because one, we're not there for long. Two, we have our money to spend, so you don't feel that you are struggling to be there. Security bit, we start this January of the year we're going to travel. We start to pray about security and we'll go and we'll come back and we won't have any issues. I will not be put off from going to Nigeria. Hey, for what now? I still have my plans for Nigeria. Please let them sort it out. I want to be there. I want to be there more than I'm here. I will definitely be finished out there. I will make the lives of Laurentia, we'll get ready. Mm? When AA lands, you are the tour guide. If they say na fight, if they say na fight, you before they come to AA, you do like this. See Laurentia, Laurentia is strong. Though. You see her, you think because she's nice and slim, you think she's strong. Though. When you really see her in person, the way she dey waka self, just her waka will tell them to back off. This person has somebody in front of her. Make una go. So you have a good guide when you have Laurentia. So don't be afraid. Come. Didn't you see her coming to run to me that day when we did a video? She ran to me and she came to me and anything I wanted, she just said, "Mommy, don't worry." She will go. Because of me, Laurentia went to 3 markets just to get something that I want. People in Nigeria forget that thing. So me, I go Nigeria because I know I have my God and I have people like Laurentia and the rest of them. Just be careful. Yeah, of course, we have to be careful. But we cannot, even where we are in the UK, I know security-wise, we don't have any issues. Can go anywhere in the UK at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you're on the road, no problem. But I'm not going to be careful, but I'm not going to be too scared that I will not go there. I will go. I'm scared of even landing there. Hey, stop now. I can see it in her videos. I don't know about comfortable. But she is though. She is. She's comfortable. Sometimes you even want to give Laurentia something. She go there like, "Oh, mommy, no now." I'm like, yeah, Laurentia is a big girl. Yeah. Oh. Laurentia is a big girl. Yeah. No, but I love the way she lives her life. It's just that it really upset me when I watched her video about what the landlady or landlord is doing. And I'm thinking, this is because you have this nonsense properties you have. You think you can just do what you like with people. I don't like it. People like who know me very well, and Daddy knows that before anything in the news, like how do you say it in English so that AA will understand? I don't actually Laurentia and Spice explain to AA what I mean. I don't like things like that at all. It breaks my heart. I might even start crying on behalf of that person. Why will you do that to people? I'm not comfortable. Or you don't watch my live video about accommodation. Maybe she will watch it, so she will see what I'm talking about. You, you don't want to be mean to anyone. So that's explain that to I don't like being mean to people, or because you think that you are more our own people. It's not even about education anymore. It's about money. You think you have little change more than the next person, and you can be treating the person like as you like. I was listening to one girl, her auntie, because her own mother passed away, and her auntie, who is supposed to be the girl's mother, really, now treating that girl like rubbish. The girl will cook and wash all day, and then they'll slaughter chicken. She'll use it to make stew, and they will not give her any. And one day she just said, well, the head of the chicken was instead of throwing it away, she put it in the stew. And after she actually ate the head of this chicken, but nothing else. This auntie was looking for the head of the chicken, and she said, "That's the one I had for my rice." Say, for what? And she said, hitting this girl because not Alicia Coco, meaning because she ate head of the chicken. People know the head of the chicken now. In this country, when they do chicken for you, the head, they throw it away. All those legs, all those, yes, they throw it away. Sometimes they ask you whether you want it, but they don't even, I don't even see the head here. They just throw it away because that's what this lady ate. And that is why her auntie beat her to the extent that her head was bleeding. Why are people so wicked? You see, things like that break my heart. Yeah, things like that break my heart. I don't understand why anybody would treat anybody like that. This is her sister's daughter, but her sister passed away. This is how you're going to look after your sister's daughter. Even if it's somebody you picked from the street, as far as that person is a human being and born by a woman, just like you bore your own, that person should be treated like human being. Okay, where's the intimate? Yeah, you just explained that. I watched the video about the landlady. Okay, I commented in the chat earlier about it. Okay, head of chicken. Yes, head of chicken that we don't see. When they sell chicken in this country, you don't see the head because it's thrown away. That's what this lady, this girl ate, and she was beaten with bruises in her body. What is going on? Don't people think about tomorrow? That auntie, does she think she will live for the rest of her life? Of a girl that was bruised so hard, you think a tiger attacked her. That child should be more than 6. See? Those ones, when it comes to the children. Some women are nothing but evil. I don't want to touch the head of chicken. Oh, let alone be interested in eating it. Exactly. In seeing it, or never mind eating it. We used to eat when we were small, I have to say. I like isi ọkụkọ. I like to eat head of chicken when we are younger, maybe 6, 5 years, But that's I haven't seen the head of chicken for years. Could it be? No, it's not mental issue. It's wickedness. Their head is very correct because when it comes to their own children, why don't they have that mental issue? Because their own children will be treated so different. So it's not mental issue, my dear. It is just pure evil and pure wickedness. One particular country of concern are suffering from mental issues. It's frustration. Because when you know that it's not mental issues, when it comes to certain situations, their heads will correct. When it comes to certain situations, they will behave like people with mental issues. So it's not. It's just they're frustrated, they're wicked, they're terrible, and some of them carry that behavior to this place. You see some of them here, you think, you know what? Why are you even in this country? You should be in that country of concern. That's where you should be because they're behaving exactly the same way that they behave back there. They can never change. Lots of them here, you think you have crossed how many seas to come over here? I thought you would have changed. But some of them don't change, even in this country. Wickedness. Let's not even go there. This particular lady that ate chicken, head of a chicken that the auntie beat so much, early in the morning on Sunday, she was telling her story. That one day she beat her so much that her body was paining her on Saturday night. On Sunday morning, she couldn't wake up early for church. Come and see another beating. Useless girl. You don't want to join us to church and go there so that to see if God will have mercy on you. Hey, come on, get up. They dragged her to church. This kind of person goes to church. So let me not even start with church, because if I start with church, we're not going to go here today. Most of the problem we have in Nigeria is church related. That's when people ask me, which church do you go to? I'm like, what a stupid question. You're asking me the church I go to. Don't let me, if I answer that question, you won't like what you get out of it. Which church do you go to? Church has put us in a situation of no return. How can somebody that wicked, you beat that your auntie's sister's daughter black and blue because she ate head of the chicken, not the drumstick, or not the thigh of the chicken, head. The next morning, her body was so painful. You are still beating her again to go to church. Which church? What are you even doing in that church? I'm getting fed up with religion. I got fed up with religion since, not be today. Like today, which church did I go to today? We had our home church. We have our church in the house where we do our Bible studies. We are doing the book of Acts at the moment. We have our offering basket. I've told you people about that. If any of our children are around, they join us. If not, where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, I'm in their midst, we do it. And anytime we want to go and visit them in our village church, we go. Like we didn't go today, but we said at home, maybe next week. Oh, next week we won't be around. Next week we won't be around. We're going to somewhere next weekend. We're going to meet with my baby Adana. The way I talk about this granddaughter, people will think it's my first grandchild. But it's not. I know the grandsons will not be angry with me. They won't be, because then I love them so much too. But you know what it means now? Having all sons, then started with grandsons, and then you have a granddaughter that is just like tomato juice. Can just kiss her all day. So we're meeting up with her next weekend. So thank God that I do my live stream every other weekend. So I'm doing it today. I won't do next weekend. So even next week, we won't be in the local church. We'll be somewhere else. Maybe praying where we are. So all this church, I tell you people now, I'm not saying don't go to church. I'm a born again Christian. And I know my God. No pastor. In Ghana, people say it's pastor. No pastor will tell me about God. If not, I'll tell them, but some of them don't even know that God that they talk about. What they know is money, but let's not go there. One of my sisters, if she watches this, she'll be like, I've told you to leave these pastors alone. Say, am I holding them? Am I holding them? All I know is that they will not, all that nonsense they do with you people, they won't do it with me. Because they know what's up. They know that I know what they know. They can be doing that to you people because that's how you grew up. We are all brought up in Anglican church. There's some people is now Pentecost. Some people are mounting on fire. They will be shaking. I don't want to shake my head so my wig will not fall off. They'll be shaking their head like headless chicken in the name of fire. And somebody else is around the corner shaking their head for them fire. Who is that fire going to consume? All of them. Any parent that sends his or her child out, either as a help or to relatives, should do what's well to be checking on them. But this mother died. The mother is no more. That is not the more reason why the auntie should look after her better. Mommy can travel. That's the stage of life we are in now, where you don't have any baby. When you don't have any baby, you can just decide this weekend we are going to be there, that weekend. Yeah, so I love traveling as well. Because that you can't travel so far these days, but I love going out. Yeah. Some of the citizens in Korea. I've read that one. I read that one. Hmm. Trying to see if I've read all the. Adana will be so happy to see you and her grandpa. Yeah, so, and I'll sing her my song. I have a song for her, and I've sung a song for her to be playing for her. If she wants starts crying, they should play it and she'll be listening to her. As I said, I don't, when they play it, she'll keep quiet and she'll do like this. Who is that person? Yeah. She's 3 months today. Adana is a good girl. Yeah, yeah. She's 3 months today. 14th of March, she was born. She's 3 months today, and she's now smiling. I kept saying to them, she's too serious. I want to see where she's smiling. So they've been sending me pictures of her that she's now beginning to smile. So I can't wait to spoil her this next weekend, and she'll smile for me. So much smile. I'm going to back her. I'm going to go with my rapper. I'm going to ask them, I'll back her. I can't remember when I backed a baby last. I hope I don't drop her. They may tell me not to. These generation children, they'll tell you what they want to. This one is not a case of my grandma did this, grandma that. And I respect them as well. That's why I'm so different. I'm not that kind of grandma. What are you even doing? It not be me born you. Did I throw you away? Did I let you fall? They gonna let me do this. If they say, Mom, I don't want you to back her, I won't back her. When I see some of these grandparents or mothers who go and cause problem for themselves, I call it causing problem for themselves, not for their children more, so to say, because if they say don't do this, don't do now. Even if that's what you did to them when you had them, that was when you had them, not now. They say they don't want. They say that the midwife who is about their age, who has never married and had a child, said, go by what the midwife said. Leave your own. Even though I'm a midwife, I'm an old midwife. My own midwifery has expired. Midwife these days, this is what they say. Go by what they say. Why are mothers causing problem for themselves? If they say that the midwife said to birth the baby every other day, let's birth the baby every other day. Why are we causing problem for ourselves? I wish every mother or every grandmother in particular would be like me. There won't be any problem. I'm not going to have argument with my daughter-in-law or with my son because of I want it to be done like so, like that. Why? I have my home. Me and daddy will have our home. We'll be here telling each other how we want us to do it. People should. This life is too simple. People are causing problem for themselves. I lead them always blame some parents for having children they can't take care of. I really don't always. Why? Why won't you blame them? Take care of because some started well with good plans, but Nigerian happened to them. But it's not true, not entirely true, Laurentia. Some of them, Adana is a beautiful name. Yes. Do you know what it means? AA. Yeah, I agree partly with what Laurentia wrote there, and I don't agree partly with it. Let me tell you why I agree with the first bit, the reason she gave, but the bit I don't totally agree. Nobody wants to come and talk, so I can have my cuppa. Even though it's sunny, a bit sunny today, I need my cuppa. The bit I don't understand, Laurentia, is what you said is very correct. However, I know a couple who, after they've had the first one, phase two, a boy and a girl. For people who really want, God just did it for them, one of each. Perfect. But no, with that one of each, they're being supported. They're begging for money for this, they're begging for money for that. Lo and behold, they want to have more. This is not a story. I have to ask that question. Why? Why do you have to have more? And they live in Lagos. Face me, I face you. Our neighbors are saying that not only 2 pikin you go born, barren woman. Not only 2 pikin you go born. That's why she wants to have more children. Because to prove to them that she's not a barren woman, she went ahead and had 3 more. Now, come on, Laurentia. Somebody like that, begging for these first two, and those two are at that school age. But because they're telling her that she's barren, that only two pikin you go born, so that one it's a bad thing. They have now done something horrible to me. They say it's only two pikin that go born. So that becomes a bad thing. And because God heard her cry. There'll be only two pikin you go born, my daughter. Go on. So God gave her 3 more. She had 3 more. Those 5 children, as we speak, it's all beg, help me, train me, do this, do that. Now, is it not sad? How can people use everything to body shame or to shame people? Somebody has a boy and a girl. God gave you the perfect, and you're asking people to help you to pay their school fees. People will be like, okay, people like me now, I don't even mind saying, okay, let me take 1 and help to train. And then there you have 3 more, and you think I'll come and ask you how you're coping. No. Some Nigerians are just so annoying. Laurentia, you're welcome.
Thank you. Mommy, good evening, ma. Once again.
Yeah.
Mommy, can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Okay, good evening, Mommy. I can hear you well and clear.
Yeah, okay,
my honorable AA, good evening. Spicy sis, good evening. Kathy, I'm not sure Kathy is still there.
Maybe she's still there. No, I haven't had her comments since, yeah.
And the other person, I think PG something. Good evening. I'm not sure that person.
Yeah.
Yes. I said some, not all. Though the instance you were given, as I was trying to come up, I don't really get the G, but I got the last one. I think what you were saying is that probably things have gone wrong, and yet they had other babies. Maybe that was what you were saying. Yes, that one is a different case. I was saying some started, but life. I just used some. It's life.
Yes.
Or Nigeria happened. Because in some, me too, I do the ones I know vividly that this is the situation, yet they go ahead to keep having children. Those ones, but there's one around, So yesterday they came for baptism. I was like, another child. This is the 5th one. All I know is she's a cleaner in a school, and the husband does a manual job. So I was like, the 5th one. Anyways, I said, I wish you were. Sometimes when you are still looking for your own baby, you don't advise women anyhow.
I understand.
They will go back and be saying all things about you, or start making you feel bad. So because you don't understand now, you never had your own. No. So how. But when I got out of my house, I saw this person with the 5th child. They came for baptism. But I know their situation. She has never worked. Just brought her from the village, got married to her. Then she said, all these children just 1 year. 1 year. None has ever given the other one 2 years. 1 year. So 5th one now, I was like, this is someone that sometimes she will just, you just enter your WhatsApp, you see a message. Do you have anything in the house? We are hungry. I'm not saying it because we are here. I don't use it against her at all. Do you have anything in the house? Even while she was pregnant, anytime she knew I was home, in fact, she would disturb me. She would not even tell she's. What I'm trying to say, those particular ones, to an extent, when I pity, as humans that we are, when I see the culture, I pity. But the ones I know, I pity very well. The ones I know that started very well, very well. I still have one. Yes, that man was working with Chevron. That man was an oil man. The man had money.
Okay. But I don't know. That's very different. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they said someone, like we've always said, we can just reason like humans, and God knows the best. When the man died, we learned someone that eliminated him was from the office because he was just promoted, and the person that thought this rabbi is talking about that he's an evil man, you can't come here and take what belongs to me. That was how he came to the office that day, according to them. Started shouting leg, got swollen. They rushed him to hospital. People like that saying this is not. They can't even really trace. Before you know it, the man is gone. The man is gone. Though there were entitlements and all that given to the family, but like late last year, the landlady has sent the family, but they are living in a very big place. This is where now poverty has started coming up. Sent them away where they were staying. Now they are looking for where they can afford. And this man has 4 boys in university. I'm telling you, the 4 boys are all in university. Okay, now, the first one says he's writing his project. Has almost graduated. They're looking for a little place they can afford. You know, the money that was given to them, entitlement and all that, they used it to pay for accommodation, pay for school fees, pay for just for this. What of other years? Now the woman now is crying, what do I do? How do I help? I never knew how to borrow or beg people for money. Do you understand? She has a shop, but they are depending mostly on the money. The man was making money. That shop now, you know, here in Nigeria and how those things work. It's not enough to pay house rent, pay school fees for 3 of them, and in a very big university. Now she's thinking that I can bring them out. So in third year, second year, then 4th year. I said, no, you can't bring them out too. How they go? I don't know how they do if they do change university, like they change secondary school. So these are another ones I still know that happened. I will use my own family as an instance. I knew how we were. Like when we were small, you know, those children that they used to look when they come to church. Honestly, I'm not bragging. That's how my family was. My dad was just a no person, and at the point went wrong. But work stopped before he started establishing on his own. Things were really going wrong. Thank God, he tried. We left schools where we were, all those big schools we were, to general those government and the house school. I'm telling you. But thank God, started building. You know, thank God, started building again, not as much as it was then. And when they died again, still had 2 of them died again at the same time. Do you understand? At a point, you can see me, when I communicate to you, I'm like a mother to everyone. So I'm some time. What if we never hustled? And some parents are like that. Not everyone that suffers really planned for this or never started well.
Yeah.
But the first that I gave, really, that was, she never started well yet. She keeps on hearing. She may still have another one next year. I don't know. So that one, I can pity, so I said I can give to that person. That is just that.
I understand now. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But just the other set of people that the story, the example I gave, that why she wants to have more, that her neighbors are saying that only 2 pikin you go born, that you're a barren woman. That's why she wants to have more after having a boy and a girl, and she's begging to train those 2. So that's the type of people I'm talking about. That one. I don't know. Yeah.
There was another one too. That just like the instance you curated now. That one too. The neighbors are doing naming ceremony. If A grew up in Lagos, maybe she may understand. It's sometimes like a competition, naming ceremony, like a competition because they wear the highest clothes, dress, party. That party, because I think each child they will kill a ram or something. Telling some Muslims, you know, that's how they do it. Each child they'll kill a ram for naming. If they didn't kill while this person is born, the next time another one is born, they will do the 2 together, join it together, 2 ram, big ones, party or one bed. So the clothes, it was so big clothes, you know. So this one I said, it's been a while she did naming ceremony. She's tempted, and I told her, don't try it. She said, look at this one. She's tempted to. I said, don't try it. You can imagine what attracts some people.
Can you imagine?
Too. And some mother-in-laws, you know, you are good. You give an instance of us. Everyone cannot be like you. In some marriages, the problem they are having is mother-in-law. Father-in-laws don't disturb. They don't disturb. Father-in-laws don't disturb. Well, it's only on movies I've watched father-in-laws say, the only thing they will say, I go digger, your family is not as wealthy as mine. You don't fit in here. That's all I see. But see this. I use wickedness in case you doesn't accept that word. So those wicked ones are mainly mother-in-laws. So there's a particular one that says she had to, but the woman stood by it. Mother-in-law took flight and came. I've been speaking with my mother-in-law on phone, and she kept saying it's only 2 she wants to have. It's only 2 she wants to have. This woman said she was going to, and as we speak, she has brought someone from village. She brought the lady from village for the son to marry. That she wants more.
I don't blame the woman. I blame the son. The son is a boy.
Some of them are weakness. They are weakness. They're just all of their mother's child. Those people.
No.
So, but what the first one did, I said, the house I built. Yeah, the house where they live in VGC extension. It was the woman that they bought the place. They actually bought the place. They were meant to travel. She now told the husband, instead of us to travel, this place has come out. Let's all use the money and get this property. We can travel in future. They acquired the place, but I know nothing. She can just come from village and brought a lady. And that lady just followed her. I don't want to use FOOLISH. That was what that one was or is. Followed her. The first one I said, in my house, I suffer. When I married you, so he was nobody, was living in a single room, face me and face you. I met him. So you don't come here and tell me what to do. Meanwhile, Mommy, you understand now, you know, Rhesus, is it negative or positive? Which one is even bad? Negative or positive? Rhesus factor. Negative. Well, which one is it positive is bad or negative is bad? So that woman has a Rhesus, I think, positive or something. So, so those two children, they nearly took her life because she was saying they have to move all the blood. I don't know how she was explaining. So it was really easy each time she gave, but she never explained this one to any of the family, her husband, family members. But she said this is what she goes through. But this mother doesn't know. Whenever she has a child, when she's pregnant, she will start thinking the baby will be high because of her Rhesus factor.
Yeah.
So but what Ella doesn't know, they will call that pressure. Some people would succumb. So the lady she brought, that woman and her sisters frustrated that lady she brought because she brought her and left. The first wife, the real wife, they frustrated her. She left overnight. She took night bus. He said, "No, come now. Where are you there? Come." They said, "No room for you. You stay at the passage. House is my house." I said, "Who comes and who stays?" As the mother is going, go with her. I said, "This is my house." Say, "Go." Don't to watch on movies. It really happened. Go with her. She refused. It's all right. When the mother-in-law left, they locked that place. The visitors, they locked it. They brought her things, put her at the passage. At least that passage was protected. They said, "You can sleep here." They didn't allow her in the kitchen. They will dish out food. You are our house help. In the morning, they will come and start cleaning the house. That is what you are. If you don't want to leave this place, you are our house help. If you don't, they frustrated her, she ran. So you can see sometimes some might succumb to such pressure. Mother-in-law said, "I don't want only 2 children." Now you want trending. And then those children staying with you. How is that your business? But as you know, unfortunately, that woman is dead. The wife is dead. She's dead. So you know, but the truth, they are blaming their grandmother for the death of their mother. Yes, I don't know. She was she forced us to believe her action because she said she was just 1 year last 2 years, last 2 years, and the mother has still brought that lady again. That lady was waiting for this one to buy. She's there now. Then the children of that man said over their dead body, this one comes to inherit what their mother suffered. They are frustrated. Even she said that they are frustrating her. They are frustrating her. Then we went to visit. She said, she doesn't know. She's tried her best to please them. She's pleaded with them. So the boy was that when she was just walking us to the gate. He said, "It's Auntie Law, my mom suffered to acquire this place. She told us everything. So we can never allow this same woman. This is the reason why their grandmother buried their mama." I don't say that. They say we know it. If not the reason, why is she still bringing this woman back to us, forcing this woman on us? Anyway, they keep frustrated. That one is still there, but they are not in. The father said he is doing his best. Once you reunite them, you cannot reunite. We are they united before. Anyways, why I'm putting up this is times. That woman
asking whether you are making up the storyline, but it's a true story.
No, let me tell you the fact. This woman was my aunt. My aunt's their last born.
So it's not a made up story.
No, I'm not making up. A lot happens here. You know, when we give instance, a lot happens here. A lot. Even as I'm speaking with my husband is here, he knows all these stories. This one I'm talking about was my aunt. My mom is their last born. My aunt's last born. Their last born, yes. So I didn't want also to say it. That's why I know all this. But I think I made a post of her burial. I posted it. It should be on my channel. I posted it. I posted it. I even see when you are running. I posted it. So I removed. I moved some place because of music. So a lot happens. So you know, but Nigeria is a terrible place that even some people. What the friend was like, maybe she should have accepted to have another child. Maybe the woman wouldn't have pied her. I said, well, I don't want to anybody pied her because there's no evidence to prove that. Just that her action, the woman's action, really makes everyone to believe she was the one. This might be some pressure. Some women go through. Do you understand? This might be the people go through for them to have more than what they expect. This is what I'm talking about. They have money. They have money. So it's not like they don't have money. But this woman said, no, I just want that to a boy and a girl. Honestly speaking, about my landlady, mommy, mommy.
You even go and damage something on purpose for you to bring money. What kind of landlady? What kind of human being is that?
Okay, if you think I make up stories, I went on that live when that fight was still on outside. If you listen very well, you might hear some shout. I think there was a time she was shouting. She was saying something like "shut up." I think that how I blood. I don't know the dramatic. That was what I did. I think I censored that place. That was she was just shouting, "Shut up, shut up." That's a man, my neighbor. I just entered there, locked everywhere. I was just doing that live because I was around. She frustrates us. As I speak now, she has cut water. She has cut our water. What she does, anytime she's putting up act and no one supports her, she will look at what generally connects everybody, what would bring us to her to come and say, please now. And it's only water. Because light we have our own meter. So it's only that water. She has cut the water. Now, all of us agree that nobody should ask her, let her take her water. And it's not easy for us to go out to look for where to buy water. Call Aboki to supply water every day. What kind of water is it? That's why I'm scared of buying from Aboki. What kind of water is that? They can feed water from anywhere. That's my husband will say it's borehole. I said, not every borehole is good. Because Lagos doesn't have a good land for water. That's what we go through. A lot happens here. A lot. Yesterday, she was just passing. I don't know what the woman did. He said the woman was looking at that. He said, go out of my house. You will back any slight provocation.
Then the person was looking at her. That's why the person will pass.
What kind of... She didn't even who passed. She didn't even notice anybody pass. He said, you will pass. Any small, you can't even buy sand. You can't even buy a bag of cement. Can you afford a bag of cement? She expects us to worship her. She left her home where she stays. Our part where we are paying, our passage. Ngongo don't fool everywhere. She has packed that passage with everything. When I video it, I might send it to you. You will ask me, is it human being or animal? Passage, a place we can just come out. Maybe if you don't want to stay inside, so that when we flee, we'll come outside to sit. She has carried anybody that is, some of them act hungry. Anybody that is packing out anywhere, anything where you will live inside, I don't need this. They call her book to come and pack them. She will pack all those scraps. Come and put scrap. I don't know they call them scrap. She will pack them at the passage here. If you see our passage, things that you know are useful again. She just my husband went to ask her, Ma, please, what is all this? It's my house. Don't tell me what we didn't. She said we did not rent outside. We only rented inside. So even outside where we match, that is her portion. We don't have right outside. That's what she says. Do you understand? What if we decide to fight that? You know, after my husband said, please, I don't want us to fight. I don't want us to start fighting this woman. Please, let us. You can never let her be because she every minute she passes, she wants to do something. She wants to do now. Everywhere here where we live is leaking. We got Apenta. We went out that day. We came. Remember, as we were in the hospital as we came back, my wardrobe, everything, every clothes there soaked, smelling. Because my husband would just come back and walk. You know, he never opened my wardrobe. He just to do because I just left him alone when I was battling with my sister's issue in the hospital. When I got her open wardrobe, I said, look, he said, what happened? So we now brought a bottle of zinc. We brought a printer. You know what I did, mommy? The places he marched on, he stepped on before he got to the main place we thought was leaking. Those places now started leaking. The captain said, there's no place to even step on. All the zinc, all the roofings are bad. All. That for you to step your leg somewhere, you must have bounced on a particular zinc that would still scatter again. So those places he passed to go and fix the leaking side, they are all leaking. If you see my bedroom, they pour like it is running outside. Carpenter has come and climbed, so there's no place he can step on to work on the zinc, unless we want to work on the whole zinc. Can you imagine that? So we went to tell her, she said, you will have to pack. Let me go and take a loan from the bank and fix my house. When I fix my house, one room is 2.5 million. Everyone has to leave. Any slight and leave. Let it leave. Who want to live? Who want to stay in a place like this? If you listen to that, my video, you see where I mentioned about sewage disposal. I mean, I didn't want to irritate. I said, because we live in the morning and come in the night. All this while I told you I'm not working regularly again, maybe like 2 times in a week. I don't even come outside though. Because if my husband lives in the morning, I'll be doing my work and all that. That day I came and mommy, if we flush our waste, mommy, it flushed gutter. That gutter is open, just close. I thought it was just a harmless gutter. Mommy, it's just opposite my bedroom window.
Oh God.
have a small office in my bed. The way I constructed, if I want to do my show or something, that place. If you open that window, you can't look outside. I want to call her to her response. And maybe
that.
Maybe Rat has tampered with one of the pipe. Okay, fine. We'll call plumber. Plumber opens. Come, oh, it was a deliberate linkage. Want to call? Come and check. Oh. The plumber said this thing was linked to this directly. Nothing like she refused to come and check. Of course, she refused. She refused.
Just like AA was asking. So how does she expect you to shower with no water or do other basic?
That's what I'm saying. That's how we buy. Before we even buy now, that's how we work around. Start get some or then we pay it to go. It's not easy, mom. It's so terrible. No water. That day I made that video. The day before that day till now, she got that water. She did not fix it.
Hey.
So anyway, we're talking about authority.
Like said, if it's here, no way. I said it before AA came that you can't do that as a landlord or landlady in this country. No way. You can't treat landlords like that. No.
You know, you talk about bodies, right? Okay. I call, at least sometimes I do get connections. You know, I don't even know anybody. So I just go online, check authority, and you get. So I called one man. The man asked because the man said that he will send someone. The man sent someone from council. Normally, that is an environmental and health hazard. If the government sees it, this woman is supposed to be charged and dealt with. They came and saw it. But then she saw them. She called them. The one that they were speaking language before those people left. Mommy, I didn't get feedback. When I now called the man later, say, hey, sort things out to the landlady's house, you know, not to, unless we can tell what she does. I said, really? I said, I want to petition her, but if I do, I've not gotten a place to go because I just want to leave. I don't want to be going to court while I'm at her house. Because what she did to that woman to go, why they were going to court? I don't want to go to court. She broke the whole window, broke the whole window, the glasses, she tore the net, destroyed. These people were just like open house. Why they were going to court? They were coming and saying that. At the end of the day, she won that case. Now tell me, the lady has packed out now. She has packed out. She left her children. So it's so frustrating. Sometimes you know someone is talking like, hey, true, I'm not making up stories. Anything I tell you, something I've experienced. You know, I talk more about relationships. Some things I see, people do call my attention to some things sometimes, even the one that don't relate to me. Honestly speaking, it's not. Nigeria is.
I don't know which way to face, you know, with Nigeria and some ladies. One of the things I wanted to share today, being some of these ladies, I don't know if people that live in Lagos, you may hear about this type of ladies. They are called elite. Is it elite women, or they have different names they call themselves? As a group of ladies, married ladies that have a group of association where they go there and tell each other how to deal with their husbands, what to do at home, to make the man to succumb to anything they ask them to do, and that if they don't do that, they are married, but they have who they call big boys out there, and they have this association where they dress elegantly, and their husband and the children becomes like their maids when they come home. And I'm like, some of these women, or most of them, have children, and most of them have both girl child, boy child. You know, when children start behaving in a way, it's what they learn from home, either good or bad. That's what they never mind what they are taught out there, never mind what they see on social media, but the first nurturing and the first example they get or see is from home. So that's what I actually heard, and I heard somebody's child that I know very well is now in that group, and the mother, unfortunately, supporting her daughter. This is not when your father married me. You don't just go and join others to do what you have to do to protect yourself, and because you don't know where this man tomorrow he may. So mothers as well. I'm just wondering. In fact, sometimes I get fed up. I don't even know what to say anymore, or how to even come out on this my Ifechi family channel to talk about some of these things, because it's like when you talk, it's like, what are you talking about? This is what happens now. Ladies have to protect themselves. They have to get ready in case the man decides to do nonsense tomorrow. At least they have taken some things and saved something somewhere. So you just wonder, why do people then get married? What is that?
It's a movie I watch. It's a movie I watch this one. It's a movie it's a
No,
movie I've
this is
watched
something I
this.
know, and it's true. I know it's a movie. That's the thing. Because
So
when
it
I
will
hear this,
happen. I know it happens.
that's movie, but it's happening. Somebody I know.
It happens, yes, definitely. I will not doubt it happens, but I've not heard about them. I've not heard about them. Now, wow. Wow.
Hey, that place thinks of bad behavior. That
She
place
said
thinks
what?
of bad behavior. I heard of some with boyfriends. Yes, they are married, children, but they have boyfriends somewhere, and they are just a group of women that just give each other bad advice. I don't know what's going on. Hey,
Wow.
God, oh, please,
And
let's
you
not.
know, sometimes,
Mm,
sometimes is the kind of friends people keep, and it's kind of
mm,
someone married. Me, I know some do change, but some
mm,
of these ladies don't hide this attitude while in relationship. These men will say is and turn them as classy. You know, that is the kind of lady they want to get married to.
mm.
Sometimes they call you introvert. When you are that type that
Yes,
don't like lifestyles, they call you.
yes.
Me, of course, now I can talk where necessary. But some places they see me as someone that she doesn't talk. Let it be
Mm,
like that. Because
yeah,
for that reason, some will see me as an introvert. I
yeah.
accept it. Some places when I go, they will know me for who I am. Some places they say, "Hey, she doesn't, she's an introvert." I accept it. Some men want to marry those classy, those elegant. This is that. That's what I'll come out their boob. Everything
Mm,
is outside. I'm not sure
mhm,
that any decent, not decent, I'm not sure there's any decent lady, white single, gets married and want to delve into this kind of association. I'm not sure.
mm,
No matter how influential the kind of friends you have are. After all, if you are decent, you mind the kind of friends you keep. Honestly, I
mm.
can't find myself having a friend that belongs to such group and you come and start
Yeah,
telling me about it. I
yeah.
can't. And nothing you
No,
can do make me join you. So what I'm
no.
saying, some of them, I believe some guys notice this and they
Mm,
would say this is the kind of lady, classy, she's this, she's that. One guy called me introvert sometime.
mm,
Sometime I was just a single lady. This one, she's an introvert. Though she looks classy, but introvert. I said, yes, I
mm,
love it like that. It's,
mm.
sometimes all those indecent acts were in them before they got married. When they now
Mhm.
got married, they found their type and belonged
Yeah.
to in the group with them. That's
Yes.
what I think.
Eh,
And mothers supporting that, mommy,
Mothers, yes, it's the mothers supporting this. That's what makes me even more.
for you to know, believe. So just that is just to solidify the point I was making. If a mother is supporting this, that is the kind of human being that mother brought up. So that is the kind of human being she brought up. That act was in her before she got married. And I
Yeah,
cannot believe that I don't see any little atom of such attitude in her. I'm
yeah.
not sure the husband would deny. Why? Well, that's all this one. No, some
Hey,
people just come and see a woman and get married without really
mm,
trying to, first of all,
fine.
date
Oh,
a little find
see
out some
Funke.
things about the lady.
Funke that we are asking about. Was saying, where is Funke?
She don't land.
Yeah, she don't
This
land
one
though.
I will come confuse her. I
Yes,
will they see
something
comments.
earlier. Yes, yes.
Funke,
Laurentia,
welcome.
as you say, you have to know yourself. When people say, my friends push me into this, adult woman, grown woman with children, my friends push
Mm.
me into this. What kind of adult are you? What kind of friends are you keeping at that age? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't
And
make
when you
sense.
are pushed to such a place like that, you've tested them that it doesn't suit your lifestyle. Why not leave? For you to stay, that is what you want to be. Yeah, that is
Yes,
what you want. That is where you want to belong. If you are
yes,
not their types, you cannot stay. You can
yes.
imagine if mother is supporting that. That means this is a side of child, daughter she
Yeah,
brought up. So what she doing, that means
exactly.
it's not. We're not supposed to be surprised. Then the
Exactly.
husband shouldn't be
Exactly.
surprised as well.
Mm. Yes,
Wow.
thank you so much. We just have to keep. Sorry, Funke is asking where am I? Where is mommy? I'm in. Where am I? I go about every Sunday. I stay in different country. Where am I today? I'm actually in the outskirts of Japan.
In Lagos. In
No, I'm not
Lagos.
in Lagos.
So she's not conversant with your background. She's
Yeah,
not conversant with your
background. Yeah,
change
she's
of
asking where
background.
am I today. So I think that's I don't know. Is that?
Oh, let me go down. Let me go
Thank
and
you
meet
so
AA
much,
there, see what she's
Lorenza.
saying.
Thank you for your input. What you said is absolutely
Yes,
spot on, and it's just so worrying. we just have to keep talking about these things. Funke, you can see my location very well. I know where I am now. I'm in somewhere in Europe called Malaga. That's where I am, enjoying. You can see the sea ship there. See, I just came out from one of those. And I thought, let me just sit here and do this live stream quickly before I go back into the sea cruise that I am on. It's been 2 weeks since we went to school last. Why now? Is it because of fear of the children or what? It hasn't calmed down. No, we are still in strike. Strike for what? Why are you people striking for Bikon? Has it calmed down? Yeah? What are you striking for? Yes, I know Malaga is in Spain. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to say Japan. Then I decided that, yeah, Malaga is in Spain. We have been to Malaga, but that's years ago. Okay, because of kidnapping. Yes, Malaga is in Spain, I know. But we'll have a seaport there when we stopped, when we were doing European cruising. We came out in Malaga and we went offshore to see things. So that just came into my mind. It just looks like that place. State is underground insecurities. Child. That's the thing. You wake up in the morning, you send your children out or to school, or even yourself, you go out to market or anywhere. You don't know whether you're coming back. You don't know what's going to happen. How can people be living that kind of life? And is that the reason why you people in Nigeria don't sleep? Let's even talk about that. I was listening to somebody's live stream. Who was that? Is it Aproko? No, it's not Aproko. I was watching somebody's live stream in the background. You see, Aduni. Who was I watching? I think it's Obodo Igbo TV. And they are talking about how people are passing away left, right, and center here in the UK. What part of what we talked about in my last live stream on Ifechi Health and Wellness, talking about people not sleeping, going from one job to the other, and all the rest of it. Yes, and then they were talking about people not sleeping, and then somebody was typing that if anybody who sleeps more than 4 hours is a lazy man. Hey, everybody in that comment section and the host were attacking him. What do you mean? So if you sleep more than 4, we have 24 hours in a day, and the man was typing that anybody who sleeps more than 4 hours is a lazy man. And the host was like, so the other 20 hours, you use it to work and only sleep for 4 hours. No wonder people are crying. But I understand. So people like you in Nigeria now, tell me if I'm wrong. People are telling me, people who live in Nigeria, including people I know very well, my own family member, are saying that that's the norm, sleeping maximum 4 hours. If you sleep up to 5 hours, you're lucky. Is that true? Because that has its own health challenge. You may think you're used to it, your body is used to it, because for me, if I sleep for 4 hours, I don't see myself functioning the next day. I'll be all over the place. I'll be very sleepy because my body is not used to that. But they're saying that back home, some people are used to 4 hours sleep and they function very well because they don't go to bed until 12 or 1 a.m. And by 4 a.m., 5 a.m. latest, they're awake. That's only 4 hours sleep. And they're saying that some people, that's the norm. That if you are seen sleeping more than that, that's what the man was insinuating, and nobody agreed with him because it's not good. I sleep by 12 and wake by 4:30. Seriously? What are you up at 4:30 for? By 4:30, if I just open one eye, I can have my clock just opposite like that. If I look at that clock and I open only one eye, if it's saying 4 or 4:15, I know that I will not turn and I'm in the next stage of sleep. And I'm not saying this because my children are grown up. Even when they are younger, maybe here in the UK, school don't start until, when we are in Scotland, when they were going to school don't start until 8:30 in the morning. So what am I awake by 4:30 doing? Because some people in Nigeria, they wake up at that time because they have to cook food for their children to take to school. You see these lovely mothers in Nigeria, you see them waking up at that time. They cook either spaghetti or rice. The norm, always spaghetti or rice. That they put, which I think at least they're eating warm food. They put it in the flask. And please, I'm sorry about the ads. I heard you say that the ads are too much. If it's too much, if it's something you can skip. Next time when I set it up, I would see which one I choose, because sometimes I just tick one and I don't know what it means. So next time I'll pick, I'll look at it properly before I tick and see which ad, so you don't have to be seeing too much. And I'm sorry about that. But if that ad makes any difference, because you do this live stream, you don't even see anything. So probably those who are going to replay it, because I have people who replay my live streams. So those people, some of them replay it without even listening. They just replay it to support the channel. So that's why I leave those ads for those people. They just replay it to support the channel. So I'm sorry if the ads is too much. So what am I trying to say? So why are you waking up at 4:30? You know, Funke, guide me through it. What are you awake? I know you have young children. Is it to cook for them? Is it to prepare them for school? Is it for what? And why are you awake until 12 midnight? Because, you know, and as I say, people might say, oh, Ifechi, your children are grown up and gone. No, even when they are away, they are young, they're going to bed at 7:30, 9 o'clock. I'm going to bed. And we all wake up at 6. So I just want to understand, is this something different from you, where we are and where you are? Why are you awake at 12 and then wake up again at 4:30? That's not much sleep. But as I say, you think that your body is used to it. But as time as you get on in life, it's not good for you. What did he say? On school days, okay. Yeah, so who asked that question? What are you cooking at 5 a.m.? Okay, why are you cooking at 5 a.m.? Yeah, mommy, I work overnight. Sometimes it's yoku. So when do you sleep? If I wake by 4:30, I will think about my life. Funke, leave me alone. These children, people won't kill me. Did you hear her? She wake up at 4. She will think about her life for 30 minutes. Not even that she's been praying for 30 minutes, but she think about her life. Why are you thinking about your life? Thanking God for this wonderful black beauty he created. Is that what you're doing? What are you thinking? It's just the way she put it. Think about my life for 30 minutes and I'll start cooking. What are you cooking at 5? Yes, exactly. I asked the same question. What are you cooking at 5 a.m.? That's the type of problem. I've told that story before. One YouTuber, one of the people that Jackpot recently, she said she was blending. Oh, you're talking about 5 a.m. That lady was blending at, yes, around that time, 4 a.m. Yeah. She was blending at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. and her neighbors were mad. They came knocking on the door. What is that? I'm like, why are you blending at 5 a.m. in the UK? 7 a.m. even if you're blending at 7, some of them will be rolling their eyebrows if you live near them. At least where we are detached. So not if I'm blending by 2 a.m., nobody will even hear it. But when you live in certain places that is semi-detached, or that you live, there's some 2 houses you see, you will know which one is which because they're together. So if you're doing anything in your house, your neighbor will hear, because most houses here in the UK, the noise proof is not good. So I joined AA to ask that question. Why are you cooking at 5 a.m.? And then you say, AA, it's on school days. Okay. On school days. Okay. Chai, thought you loved me. What did lunch and AA? I watched the ad. Yeah, if you can watch the ad, that's fine. If not, I'm sorry. Because some people, I think AA and the Spice, they're saying that there's a lot of ads that it comes every 2 minutes. I don't know why it will come every 2 minutes. Phone, okay, move, oh, please. Mami Fechi, I have seen parents packing children's school lunches and there is a separate backpack for that. Do the children don't eat sandwiches, drink and eat fruit? Yeah, sure. Drink fruit should surface. Exactly. Must it be cooked food? Must it be cooked food? I don't understand. I wake my kids at 5:30. Wow. For them to do what? to do some morning work before they go to school, or for them to shower, or for them to, at what time does the school start? I don't know. Maybe it's normal for you, but I just don't think, for health reasons, I think it's too little sleep. Children should get 8 hours sleep. Adults should get 6 to 8 hours sleep. Children should get 8 to 9 hours sleep. Yeah. Only because I have to be at the bus stop by 5 a.m. Reason I wake by 4 p.m. Okay, you mean 4 a.m. Okay. So if you wake at that 4 a.m., do you go to bed at 10 p.m.? Or are you still awake till 12 midnight like Funke? I personally suffer insomnia for years now. Do you think it's insomnia or just that your body is used to? Because when some people tell me, some of my clients will tell me I have insomnia, I think it's the way you have structured your body. And when you try to sleep before a particular time, your body will say no. And you say you have insomnia because you've done that for years. And if you try to change, your body will be wondering, what are you lying down there at 10 p.m.? You don't normally lie down at 12 midnight. I'm not going to start, you're not going to start sleeping till 12 noon, so midnight, so you better get up and start doing something. Is it the case or what? I don't know. I have to beat traffic else. Yeah. Yes, I remember. I remember those days. Oh. See, I haven't even scrolled. I can see people are coming in now. Mina, welcome. See, when I came on, I saw Musisi at 11:30. He said, "Hey," and I'm thinking, is he still here by that time? And then, when I started, I did not see him. So I think he came before to mark present as the class prefect. He marked present and he went, and now he has come back with super chat. Thank you so much, Musisi, and welcome back. Because I saw you were here before I started. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh dear. So thank you for coming, Mina. Thank you, Musisi. You're very welcome. Thank you for the super chat once again. Thank you, everyone. We're just talking at random. We are talking about various things. Now we're talking about people who are not sleeping. Mina is in UK. Funke is in UK. I'm in UK. Spice is in UK. What time do you people wake up? Because Nigerian people sleep. Some of them sleep at 12 and they wake up at 4. And Laurentia, what you said now made sense because somebody I know very well says that that's what they do. To be able to beat that traffic, they have to set off, leave their home at 5 a.m. Sometimes they get to work an hour or even 2 hours before the actual start of work. Because they want to beat traffic, they have to wake that early. So they don't sleep. You see, Lagos life is something else, especially in Lagos because of the traffic. But Funke lives in Ibadan, or your state. So, is it Funke? I'm in the UK. Thank you so much for coming, Mrs. Wardy. Mina, you're welcome. Okay, let me drop the link so that Funke can come and explain to me what she is thinking. Funke wakes up at 4. Think about her life for 30 minutes. No. Yes, she wakes up at 4:30. Thinks about her life for 30 minutes. That makes me chuckle. Think about her life for 30 minutes. And then she'll start cooking at 5. So I've dropped the link so that Funke can come and tell us what is she thinking about her life for 30 minutes before she now starts cooking. And do you have to cook every morning? Or is it the food that they're going to eat that morning or the one they're going to eat in school at lunchtime? Mrs. Wadi said that she starts work at 6 a.m. So I wait. Hey, you wake at 4 a.m. as well. You start work at 6. That's early. My goodness. So, but I take it you sleep at 9 or 10 latest. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6 hours. That's not bad. I know when they say adults you sleep for 8 hours, I'm laughing because I don't think I think my maximum is 7 hours. Sometimes I will lie in bed or weekend I will lie in bed, I'm not sleeping. But I think if you're waking up at 4, and you went to bed at 10 or half 9, that's perfectly fine. But not going to bed at midnight. Some people 1 a.m. and they still wake up at 4. That's the one or 4:30. That's the one I'm a bit concerned about because of your health. Okay, you finish at 2 p.m. But then if you finish at 2 p.m., you're not going to sleep that afternoon. Yeah? You still have to keep awake until night time before you sleep. Oh, Funke is here. Let's see the face that she uses to think about her life for 30 minutes.
Hello, mommy.
See her face now. The face she uses to think about her life for 30 minutes when she wakes up.
Yes,
that made me laugh.
Hello, everyone in the chat. Hey, Spicy, Musisi, Mrs. Wadi, everyone watching on the background. Happy Sunday to everyone. Yeah, so what the matter is, personally, like you said, mommy, I don't think it's insomnia. I remember this started like when I was still very, very young.
Okay.
Like I was maybe 12, 10 years old, 11. I had some issues that, oh yeah, mommy, take your cuppa. You want to have your cuppa?
Exactly. Once somebody comes up, it's time for me to take my cuppa.
Yes. So I just discovered that when we are 3, I have 2 siblings.
Yeah.
So when they gain admission into the university, they gain admission at the same time. So leaving only me behind. So because I've been used to them, we are not this kind of family that goes out to play. All the playing that you play in my father's house will be in your compound. My parents will not allow you to go to next door to go and play. We say you are 3, be playing with yourselves, the 3 of you. So when my sisters left for school, I became very lonely and kind of depressed. So I would not be able to sleep in the night. That I was even hospitalized at some point. I was given some medications to calm me down because it really affected me a lot. So that was when I discovered that my sleep pattern changed. So I didn't recover till now. Till today, I have not recovered. So I find myself not being able to go to sleep easily. And even as an adult, I've been placed on medications in the past that I've been withdrawing a little bit because I feel much better now. So I think it's the habit that I grew up, that thing that happened to me has now become a part of my life. I can't sleep early. Like every other person sleeps early in my house, but only me will be going about. I'll just be going up and I'll not be doing anything, but I will not just be able to sleep until like 11, 12-ish. So on school days, it's very difficult for me to wake up. On weekends or when we are on holidays, if I sleep late, I wake up very late. I make sure that I sleep very well before I get up. But since I started working, it's very difficult. But I've been coping as well. So on school days, this is why I wake up at 4:30. Like I said, I think about my life. That one is just a joke.
I know you're joking.
I do some thinking anyways. It's good to think about one's life as well. So I think a little bit, I pray a little bit, then I get up at 5 to start cooking. And talking about cooking for kids in Nigeria, we pack like 3-course meal for them to school. We cook rice, we put stew, we put snacks, we put drink in their lunch bag because our kids are not used to this sandwiches kind of life. If you give my kids bread, they think it's just snack.
Okay.
If kids have not eaten food that has proper soup or pepper, they will not know that they have eaten. That's it. So we wake up to cook. On days that we don't have soup, that means we have to prepare sauce in the morning. We have to cook rice in the morning. We have to cook spaghetti, whatever they want to cook in that morning. Then we start waking them up. And in Lagos, a lot of traffic in Lagos. You have to set out early. But in my own case, since I started working, I have to wake up a little bit earlier so that I will drop off the kids in school for us. Go. Don't come into my camera. Go. Then I have to go to my own work so that I won't be late. So that's just the reason. It's not... We are just used to that kind of lifestyle. So that's how we roll.
Say you should try some pame or kai. That will help to knock you out. So you can sleep.
God, don't let me be drinking that one now. As evangelist that I am.
I know she's just pulling your leg.
I know she's pulling my leg. So that's it, Jerry, mommy. And this thing is common with most of the parents in Nigeria. even though it's not the best thing. And you know, most of the schools abroad, they serve lunches, they serve breakfast. Some of the schools, maybe not most, but some schools serve their students food in the morning. If we have that option here, it's something that I can subscribe to. If I see a school that will be serving breakfast and lunch that will pay for, I don't mind, because it will still give us money.
Mina is asking, no school dinner. Musisi, you're slapping me. You're slapping me with another super chat. Musisi is always spoiling me every time.
Well, thank you, Musisi, for the super chat.
You. Another one. She's asking, no school dinner.
No school dinner. Even some expensive private schools, they do it in time past. But I don't think most of them do it again. Except if the students are boarding students, if they are living in the school permanently, they serve them breakfast, lunch, and dinner in school. But day students, you have to bring your food though. You have to bring your food to school. So that's why. And because our children stay long in school, we still have to give them enough food. Some students come back by 4, 5 p.m. If they leave this morning like that. So that's why we used to a lot of food for them, so that they will not be hungry while they stay in school.
Because I'm still cautiously concerned about this 4 a.m. waking up. As I said, if you go to bed at 9 or 10 maximum and wake up at 4, that's not bad. But to be awake till 12 midnight, 1 a.m. and waking up at that early is not good overall. Now that you're young, it might be okay, but as you get older, but obviously I'm sure that as your children get into adults and stuff like that and doing their own thing, you're not going to be waking that early.
Yes.
But I was saying that I think maybe because it's Nigeria, here in the UK, I mean, for me now, she starts work at 6 a.m. By 6 a.m., I'm turning around to sleep another hour before I get up. I normally get up at 7. Because I work from home. When I was going out to work, that's a different story, but I work from home. So I roll out of bed by 7, have my quiet time, do whatever I need to do, and start working at 8:30. So that's different because I don't have to travel. So my own situation is so different. However, even when I was younger and my children were younger, I love my sleep. I've told you people the story of my mother-in-law when I had my first baby, how she came to do a move for me, and she was sleeping in the same room with me. She thinks that I may not hear the baby crying because I love my sleep from a young age. I wasn't one of those when you newly get married, you're jumping up early in the morning to go and start sweeping. To impress who? To impress who? I always love my sleep right from time. And even having my children, sometimes if their daddy would be one that would get up to shower them in the morning while I'm getting out of bed. So I've always been that sleep. If you deprive me of sleep, I go fight. So I love my sleep. That's why when I hear that somebody is just sleeping until 12 midnight and waking up at 4, to me it's like punishment. It feels like punishment. But if your body is used to it, that your body is used to it doesn't mean that it's right. It's a thing to do for your body for long term. Because all these things we're talking about is long term implication on your health.
But mommy, another thing about me is that I sleep during the day.
See, that's another thing with Nigerians. For we in the UK, we don't sleep during the day.
I just woke up. As I woke up, I joined this live stream. After church, we finished eating. I went back to bed. I slept for 3 hours straight.
Now you're talking, and that is the part of the problem.
As I'm waking up now, that was when I joined the live stream.
That's part of the problem. Here in the UK, we don't sleep during the day. Nina, am I right? We do not sleep during the day. We don't have that luxury of
like in my own job.
That's
my
why
job
we go
as a
to bed
teacher.
on time. Yeah.
When I come back from work at 2 p.m., I pick my kids by 3. If I get home by 3, I'm sleeping till 5 or 6. Before I listen to any other story.
Why will you not be awake till midnight? Why?
So I sleep during the day a lot.
So that is the problem. I can't sleep during the day. Absolutely. I can't. In as much as I try. Never. So maybe that's that. You see, so you're getting your sleep somewhere, and then so your sleeping rhythm is a bit disrupted because you're sleeping during the day. Most Nigerians sleep during the day. I have a senior sister. If she doesn't sleep during the day, she won't even understand what you're saying.
We take naps in Nigeria.
A lot.
Elderly people will take naps.
And her own is even different because she will sleep that during the day. And if you leave her by 9 p.m., she'll sleep again till 6 in the morning. I don't know why she does it. Yes. Her own is out of the ordinary. Yeah, I won't be able to sleep at night. Exactly. Me and you, we are the same. If I even grab 30 minutes, just 30 minutes if I'm tired and I'm just lying in the sofa, we are watching telly and I fall asleep, I can't even fall asleep. But if I do, in the night will be a problem. So here in the UK, Mena, do you sleep during the day? Because we don't sleep during the day like a newborn baby. But Mina, do you? Because AA says she doesn't. I don't. I've never done because it's not something we are used to in this country. But Nigeria, but sometimes when the weather is hot here, Daddy will say, now I know why Nigerians sleep in the afternoon, because 2 weeks ago when we had really hot weather, it was so tiring that we just sit there in the living room and just want to fall asleep. So he said that's why most Nigerians sleep during the day, because of the heat of the weather, probably. I will leave by 6 p.m. Kitchen call. Of course. I didn't even know we have stayed that long. Yeah, we'll have to finish in the next 3 minutes. When I'm tired, I fall asleep on the sofa. Yeah, but just a little bit of, cat nap. Or what do they call it in this country? Yeah, cat nap, or you have 40 winks. Yeah. One thing I learned newly when I came to this country in Scotland, they will say, I'm going to have a 40 winks. I'm like, what? What is that? So when they have peak sleep, they call it 40 winks. Yeah. Okay, Larisha, do you cook heavy every day? This AA is a troublemaker. It's a daily act.
Which one is daily akwa?
It's a troublemaker. That AA. I need to see her face to face one day. It's a troublemaker. It's a daily act. I'll plan
we
to
have
sleep
to eat swallow in
today.
Nigeria. If you don't eat swallow in the day, you have not eaten enough.
Really?
Most families.
So people like us that only swallow on Saturday, so we are not normal.
Only once in a week.
Yeah,
so we're not eating on the other days.
A lot.
You have to eat amala. Hey. You not eat amala in a day. Like most 2 times, like 3 times in a week, 4 times in a week.
Wow. Yeah.
That's another reason why we are always busy. Our foods that we cook here, they take our time, like they take time to cook. We don't really fancy all these fast food. We don't count them as food anyways. So that's why we stay longer cooking and cooking and cooking.
So if you make some salad with some coleslaw with some chicken, that is not food.
Salad for what?
For me, that's food. So when people ask
it's something that you put beside jollof rice.
You see?
That's the jollof rice. You put coleslaw beside it.
Really? So you can't just eat salad as food.
Coleslaw to go with it.
Salad, coleslaw, 2 boiled eggs, maybe kind of sardine or smoked mackerel. That's
that one will go with jollof rice. You put it beside jollof rice.
Hey. Oh dear. Okay, so you have to eat jollof rice every day?
Not every day, but all those kinds of food, you can't eat them alone.
All right. So nobody can have salad.
People, I know some people might be doing it, though. Some people might be doing it, but most people, they eat it with other food like rice.
Wow.
We eat rice with coleslaw for a complete meal.
Yeah. Hey, okay. And Laurentia is going to cook red oil jollof rice with St. Leaf. That sounds good. You're going to put crayfish, put dry fish. I love native things like that. I'm not swallow person at all. Yeah, we only swallow every Saturday. Like yesterday was our swallow day, and we enjoyed it. Open salad with fresh fish. Salad in wraps for me. He said, hey. I thought it's only me. Salad. No, that's food.
Salad in wraps. Is that not like our own shawarma that we have here in Nigeria that is popular here? That shawarma is something that people take after eating dinner.
Salad in wraps. My own is just pure salad. And that's food. I can have it with 1 avocado pear. I can have it with some roast piece of roast chicken. That's food. So when people ask us, what actually, if you don't eat swallow every day, you don't eat rice most days, what do you eat? I've just told you one thing now. That salad is food for
Salad.
me. But I have
My
to bulk
husband,
it up.
that's kind of my own husband. That's kind of my husband's diet anyway.
Yeah.
He's on a weight loss
crayfish
journey and everyone to eat pear.
What? What did you say?
I said he's like my husband. He is on a clean diet kind of diet. So at times he just say he wants to eat avocado as dinner or not. I'll be like, only this one thing is what we eat. Better don't come and faint.
Faint? No, better to say that. If I don't eat like that, my eyes will be turning me. It's not true.
My body will be shaking.
Hey. Your body will get used to what you start feeding it with. Honestly.
Now he cannot eat anything after 6. He cannot eat anything after 6 p.m. again on his own. Me, I can't do that though.
When we eat these things, it will report in our lower abdomen.
Exactly. Yes, so that's the repercussion.
Yes. Visceral fat is real. You know, when people are carrying fat around, you can just see that, but that can be subcutaneous fat. But visceral fat is the one that covers your organs. That's why people have all sorts of problems. Diabetes, liver issues, this damage, that damage, because of what we are eating. And it's all, this visceral fat is, it might be slim, like Funke is slimmer, Laurentia is slimmer. You might be that slim, but you may not be healthy inside because of what you're eating. That's the danger. So please, today we have gone from one thing to the other, That's how this live stream goes sometimes. We go as the Spirit leads. So the Spirit has led us to go to diet and what we eat. And we're going to be rounding up there. Laurentia is going off to 5.
So I'll be in the chat, mommy.
Thank you, my dear.
Yes,
Thank
mommy.
you for coming out to explain. Thank you for coming up to Shalaye. You have come up to Shalaye, so I got it.
All right, mommy.
Thank you. No, Laurentia won't fight. The lady is mad. She won't fight that lady. The lady is crazy. Let's leave her alone to get on with her stupidity, because she thinks she's landlady and treating people anyhow she wants. God is watching. There is God, though. That's what that lady needs to know. So she won't go and fight. Thank you, my lovely people. We have talked about various things, about nonsense going on in families, about this and that, about people who are not sleeping well and not sleeping number of hours that they should. Let's just do what we can, you know. It's not one size fits all. There's no, but please, if we can aim for at least 6 hours, either way, either you sleep early and wake up early, or you sleep a bit later and wake up a bit later. Just try and get at least 6 hours for your general health, for your overall health as we get older. You know, it will help. I'm not going to fight. I know you are not. Don't fight her. The woman is mad. God help us. Yes, so. Yes, so. I was watching your last video where you went to it's like a shop. You went to this whole whatever to buy things and the cost of things. You know, the cost of things, you know, in the UK, you know, people talk about cost of things in Nigeria. I sent money to somebody that does a food stuff to buy something for one of my relatives. And all the things she bought, and when she told me the money, well, because I have to, if I convert it in Naira, obviously it's not a lot. But when I compare it to what we spend here, you go to shop. The other day we went for just quick shopping. We do weekly shopping, and then went to shopping, and then everything we bought was, the bill was 127 pounds. Yeah, and I looked at what we bought, 127 pounds. We just carried it in basket, 3 bags like this, and I'm like, what is it? Because things are so expensive as well here in the UK if you want to get the real stuff, because we try to go for organic as much as we can. Anything that is written organic, unless they don't have it in organic, we don't buy, because we don't know. Even the organic, we don't know how organic the organic is, but we try to go for organic. And all these things, when they add them up, sometimes you look silly by trying to look at your receipt. to make sure they calculated it properly, but they did. It's just that things are so expensive. You know, the things are coming in smaller packs and the same cost or even higher than they were before. So it's everywhere. It's everywhere. At least I'm saving a lot on petrol because we don't go anywhere. We put petrol in that car. That petrol will stay for maybe 2 months. We have not, unless we travel, like the other day we traveled to London. That's different. But if not, the petrol can be there for 2 months. We have not fueled the tank, as opposed to when I used to drive out to go to work. So we are saving somewhere and you are losing out somewhere. And that is what it is. I'll be growing my own vegetables too. Yeah, I have lovely garden here. You know, remember when I have lovely, I even have greenhouse, but I've not been growing anything. Daddy is the one that is really interested in gardening, but he can't do all those, he can't bend down and do all those things now. So our garden is just there, the greenhouse is there looking at us, can't even plant anything, I can't be bothered. It's good if you can plant your own. Some people, I don't know, here in the UK, I've seen people growing ugu, growing okra and stuff like that, tomatoes, but I've not been able to do any. Less flowers and more vegetables. Yeah, if you can, that's the way to go. Just have your own vegetable, have your own, you know. My petrol is weekly, yes, because you drive out, you take the kids here and there. As I said, that is retired. I work from home, so we only use the car to go for local runs or when we're traveling to London or go anywhere. So because of that, we don't fuel the car, not even monthly, because we don't need to. But when you have children like you do, you have no choice than to do that. Yeah, you have to fuel the car. And some places in London, you don't have to drive. You can just use train. You can use the bus. Those are not cheap either. The bus fares and train fares are getting more expensive. But I can't wait for my retirement age so I can have free bus pass. Hey, I'll have a reason to go into Northampton Town Centre, even though if I don't need anything, we'll just hop into the bus for free and go to Town Centre. We'll look around. We'll go and have afternoon tea. Nobody's in this country, when they say they're going to have tea, you think you're just having a cup of tea like this. No, tea is tea with some sani and stuff like that. We can then enter the bus again and we can go to the next town, as you know, as old age pensioners concerned, because they're not paying for the bus. I can't wait. I have 1.5 years to go. I can't wait for that to go so quick, so I can start enjoying my old age pensioner liberties, one of which is free bus pass. I was saying that to the other lady. One lady the other day was going for a walk and they were just chatting, and then I said, I can't wait for my UK retirement age. She just looked at me. She said, you got a while to wait. I said, no, I don't have a lot to wait. I've only got 1.5 years. She looked at me again and she's like, go away. I'm like, okay, no worry. When you see me in the bus, no, when you see me in the bus man will be like, show me your pass. I'll show my pass and I'll go and sit down and I'll be looking around as an old lady concerned. Now you Sabi, if you think I'm not that age yet, I can't wait. I go make shakara when I start getting these things free. Enjoyment, mommy. Yes, so some old age pensioners cause queue everywhere, especially at post. What are they causing queue in post office for? Let me start first. What do you want to start? If I know there, I'll be coming to steal farm product. Exactly. And she said, let me start first. Let her start the gardening first before you can come and trains are expensive. Yeah, trains are expensive as well. Yeah, that's why they're not giving, for where I live, they're not giving train free for old age UK age pensioner. They give bus, but not the train here. Anyway, I don't know about London, but everything is expensive now. Everything is expensive. Yeah, they cause queue everywhere, especially at the post office. What are you going to post office to do these days? Do you know? I can't remember the last time I went to post office. What do you do in the post office? Is it to post letter? Is it to everything is most things online? I do everything. I can't remember the last time I went to post office, to be honest, unless I'm returning something to Amazon. I'll go to post office. So what are they queuing for? Are they queuing to get their pensions from the post office counters? For most pensions now, they pay it through, Daddy gets his pension through his bank. He does not go to post office. He's never gone to post office for anything. So what are they queuing for? Maybe they're one of those ones that get their own through the post office. Like tomorrow, I have to return some paperwork to solicitor. Okay, things like that, you have to go and post it. But I'm asking about the old ladies, pensioners. What are they doing in the post office? Did to get their pension? They can't get it from their bank directly to their bank, or some of them don't. I don't know why they will be queuing. I mean, come on. This is 2026. They shouldn't be doing things like that. I would think that people who are getting to pension age now will not be that old not to know how to operate, their internet or whatever to get it directly to their bank accounts. So I just don't know. We should get you a white curly old people's wig. Yes, they are not online. They're not online banker. That's why will I be wasting my time on the queue in the post office? No. Some are 80 plus. Okay. Yeah, they're not used to. They are not what they're used to is that their money, they'll go there, collect it, and they pay them weekly. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Some of them are 80 plus. They don't really know about these things and they can't start now. Yeah, I get it. But, yeah. White wig. Yes, now. So I can look like an old age pensioner. Not wearing this type of wigs. Yeah, you're right. No, I'll wait until then. Once I hit my UK pension age, which will be March 2028, by God's grace, all my wigs will be, no more this kind of wigs will be, because my hair is graying. I'm graying nicely now. When you see my hair now, you know that old age is coming. Mina has got natural gray hair. Mina, when I see Mina's gray hair, I love her. She doesn't know. I admire her from the corner. Mina is only in her, not even up to mid-50s, but she's graying so nicely. Solicitor is qualified legal professional who provides expert legal advice, handles paperwork, and manages day-to-day details of a case. There are typically the first point. Come and see Musisi with analysis of what you go to the post office to post. Are you a solicitor? Are you a lawyer? So Musisi have described your role, if that is what you do, in a nutshell. He just described it for us to understand. Thank you, Musisi. She has to look old, small now. How can she be looking this young and be enjoying pension benefits? Well, if it is Northampton designed for car use only. No. You can actually use bus. We have bus stop here, but as I said, that is the only one that can use it for free. I don't allow him to go for free. So he'll go for free if we want to go by bus, and I'll pay £2 to the town center. So we have bus, but it's not regular. But we have train station down the road. So no. And from Northampton to Euston direct is about an hour, about 50 minutes. Northampton station to Euston direct. Yeah, so it's not too bad. Northampton is not too bad at all. And I think Mina is in Birmingham. She's not far away from me actually. Maybe this summer I'll try and see if I can get around Birmingham side. We have people there to visit. I might pop into her and get some of that her lovely. When she makes her meal, it's so palatable. You want to eat some. So I'll tell her I'm coming so she can make some for me. 53 on June 30th, mommy. I know she's in her 50s, but I just love her gray hair. I'm like, even me that is in my mid-60s, I don't have such gray hair. I've still got more black hair than gray, but I've got low. So since I removed the hair I made, oh my God, I'm like, where have they come from? Spice, if you see me now, it's not what that hair you saw before. It's graying nicely. But I want to know how gray, how Mina's hair is. And I'm glad that she does not try to go and do this nonsense dye. She's not doing that. And I love her for that. Because yes, only 52, going to 53, but she's all gray. But when you look at her face, you know that she's young. It's just her hair. So why people, you see some people in their 80s and they have black hair, it makes them look silly. It really does. So what's the point? Why will you, in your 80s and you have black hair? Does it make sense? It doesn't. So I'm one of those people, I will never bring any dye near my hair. For some reason, I'm not aging, I'm not graying like most of my age mates. But it's coming now. Oh my God. Next time when I want to show my normal low cut, now you people will see that it's all more or less gray, but not yet like Mina's own. But you know, she's young, but she's got gray hair. And that's natural. Why would you want to dye it? And when you start dyeing it, it start looking browny, it start looking horrible. Some of those chemicals in that dye will be getting into your system. You know, there are things we do. I don't know why we do them. I know they do them more. I love of course. It looks so pretty. Because what people shouldn't be looking at is not the hair. Look at the person's body. Look at the person, how the person looks. Look at the face. You know whether somebody is actually, you know, looking good or not. Not whether the hair is dark or not. But people in their 80s should not have black hair. It's not a blessing. It's like a curse. So why would you do that? Why will any 80-year-old have a black hair? You know, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why they do it, but all to their own. Oyibo will say all to their own. I'm sending signed documents to solicitors. In the church I attend. I'm the only one with head, you see. And most of them are older than you. Most of them are in their 60s like me, 70s and 80s, but they're only one with gray hair. Why are we not proud of gray hair? Why are old people? I see some old people, they can barely walk. And it's not that they have wig, they can barely walk. Their hair is black. And you can just tell that it's dye. And my question is why? Why are you ashamed of gray hair? It's a blessing. Gray hair is a blessing. When I undid my hair last week and I saw that it's now more gray than it was before I plaited my hair, I'm like, yes, it's coming. Yes, each to their own. That's what the Igbo will tell you. When you want to argue with them, I'm like, oh, each to their own. I love gray hair. I do. I really do. To dye hair, other hair. I rest my case. Oh yeah. Sorry, Spice, you can answer that one. I know fit answer. Is it only the hair that we see that they are dye? Other ones, unko. Oh yeah, over to you, Spice. My lovely people, thank you so much. Once again, lovely live stream. We talk about various things. You know, when we come on these live streams, we go as the Spirit leads. The Spirit leads us to that one. We talk about that one, lead us to that one. We talk about that one, and so on and so forth. I think it's a foundational thing where people are scared of growing old. Meanwhile, it's a blessing, of course. That's why when I see people telling people, oh, look at that old woman or that old man, you think you are cursing them or you are making, it's a blessing. When people tell me I'm old, people don't call me old woman. I don't know why. Sometimes, even when I speak to them on the phone and we talk about age, and they're like, you don't sound it. I say, I'll be sounding, Spice. So stop that. Oh. Okay, I hear you. You know my age. They can wait till another 20 years. I go there. Talk like you people. People are making me young. So when you're mingling with younger people, what do you expect? How do you expect to get old? How many of you here are in your 60s? So why will I get old when I'm mingling with people who are in their 30s and 40s and 50s? So you are as old as people you mingle with. And that is the idea. Hey God, I met an 84-year-old. Few years ago, I was so shocked. She looks, I hope she didn't dye her hair. If she's looking 60, I hope it's because of the way she looks, not that she's dyeing her hair. Musisi is 68. Okay, my people, thank you so much for coming. See you again by God's grace in the next 2 weeks. Next week is designed for my amazing granddaughter Adanna. And I think AA asked what Adanna means. Adanna is like a first daughter. When you have a first daughter, I'm sure you have heard names like Adobe, Adora, Adamma, Adanne, Adanna. So Adanna is father's first daughter. So he is grandfather's first daughter. He is my son's first daughter. So Adanna means father's first daughter. That's what it means. Adanne means mother's first daughter. Her own is Adanna. Yeah, that's what it means. And her Oyibo name is Iris. Iris. I love that name as well, but I told them I'm not irising anything. It's Adanna or Cherechi. Her other Igbo name is Cherechi, meaning wait on God. Yes, so next weekend is Adeze, exactly. Some people answer Adeze. Some people answer Adako. Some people answer, various things to do with Ada. Anything Ada, anything. Know that person is the first daughter. Anybody that you hear answering Adeze, Adama, Adako, Adugo, everything Ada, anything means first daughter. Yeah, so that's her name. Her Yoruba name is Abimbola. I love the name Adeze. Yes, Adeze. My husband's sister, my friend, my husband's sister, who's my friend, yes, that lives in Miami. Her name is Adeze. And we don't call her Chica, but her name is Adeze. Yeah, it's a beautiful one as well. Yeah. Okay, my lovely people, let's call it a day. I love the Yoruba name AA gave her. Okay, I thought he's talking about Abimbola. Okay, when she said Abimbola, I'm thinking, is he talking about, because he gave Musisi name, but he said her name. Okay, her Yoruba name. Tell me what it means. Abimbola. I know that I have a friend called Bola. I don't even know. I have to ask Bola, what's her full name? Is it Abimbola? Thank you so much, Miss Mina. Tell me, what does Abimbola mean? It's good now, but Mifechi ain't having that. No, I am. I'm asking you. It didn't click when you said that her name is Abimbola and Yoruba name is Abimbola. I didn't click. You're talking about Adanna. So what does that mean? What's the meaning though? Interpret it now. We'll have to go now. Thank you. We are going now as well, Mina. Thank you so much for popping in again. Thank you for always coming around to support my live stream. I've been catching up on your videos as well. Keep up what you're doing. Keep up that lovely gray hair. Thank you so much for coming. Abimbola means born into wealth. Bam! Let's say, I love it. I take it. I grab it with my two hands. Adanna. His name in Yoruba name is Abimbola. Born into wealth. Ogenede. I love it. I love it. Born into riches. Ijia meaning you got it. Clock it. I heard that the millennials are saying clock it. Me, I'm mingling with you. Which group are you people now? Are you millennials or are you what? Let's clock it and see you in 2 weeks' time. Thank you, everyone. Bye, Mina. Bye, everyone. Bye, AA, Funke, Stacy. I want to say Stacy. Stacy is my daughter-in-law. She's not here. Bye. Let's start again. Bye, AA. Bye, Mina. Bye, Funke. Bye, Spice. Bye, Laurentia. Bye, Musisi. Thank you so much for those super chats. You are the one that is actually making this channel look like there's something called super chat. Sometimes I forget that there's anything like super chat anymore. And so thank you so much, Musisi. I appreciate you for all your support. Thank you. Clock it. Yes. Clock it. That's the way they do their hand. Clock it. These youngsters, they won't allow me to think like old woman. They're always making me think like younger version of me. Why not? Bye, everyone. Whoever is in the background, whoever I did not mention their name, you are all appreciated. Make sure you drop your thumb up before you go. Thank you thank you so much. Born into riches, Abimbola. Don't let me forget that name. When I see my son, when I see them this weekend, I'll say, I've got a Yoruba name for your son. You'll be like, Because he's got a very good, in fact, his best man when he wedded was in Yoruba. They call him Ebo. I don't know what Ebo means. Maybe it's a short form of something. That's his best friend, his best man. It's a Yoruba person. So I'll tell him to tell Ebo that Adanna has a Yoruba name and that is Abimbola. Let me see what his friend will say. I'll tell you to do that and see what his friend will say. Tap fingers and say, hey, clock it. You have just this in your house. I've gone past even my youngest one. I have not heard him saying clock it. They are too old for clock it. You say your children age, maybe your younger ones, their age group are clocking it. This new generation, provided they don't go into all this nonsense going on, but if they're bringing their knowledge, in a positive way, I love it. I love it. Okay, thank you. Musisi is greeting you in Yoruba for the super chats. Adupe for the super chat. Baba Olowo. Baba Olowo, what does that mean? I deal with 3 Gen Z. That's what I'm saying. So they're clocking it. Well done. I learned a lot from them. They're funny. They don't send you. Gen Zs don't send you. They mind themselves. They only give you when they are sure that they are comfortable. Then you can have some. They have mind of their own. Oh my goodness. Bye, my lovely people. I can't believe we are almost 2.5 hours. I said that I'm going to do 1 hour. Bye, mommy. Bye, Spice. Bye, Musisi. Bye. Gen Zs are so funny. I'm telling you, I love them. When I speak to some of them, when I assess some of them born in 2006, 2007, and I'm like, you people are in the workplace already. Yeah, 2007 babies are in the workplace already causing trouble. And they'll be laughing. I love them. I love chatting with them. The way they reason. Oh my goodness. It's funny. Okay then. Bye everyone. And make sure you clock it. And we'll see in 2 weeks' time, by God's grace. Hey, oh my God. I've laughed so much. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed week. I'm going to drop a video. That's a video I recorded. It's not looking very bright, but that day I was just outside the back park here. I recorded it. It's not very bright, but you hear what I say. Now, I'm not putting too much effort into my videos. I'm like, you hear what I said. After all, is it not this 10 views and 20 views I get? I know I could kill myself. At least you hear what I say. I'm going to be putting that video up maybe tonight or tomorrow just to see what I've said. It's a follow-up video of the last one I did about cesarean section. Oh, that was on my health channel. Yeah, I did one for family channel as well. Anyway, bye everyone. We don't know yet. What do you say, Funke? Do you know when you are going back for work? Okay, wow. Chai, Nigeria, let's be praying. But sometimes we'll say, well, let's be praying for Nigeria. I'm like, okay, whatever. But that prayer, sometimes it's even causing more problem than good. I don't know what is going on. But yeah, we can't stop praying, but I don't know what we're praying about and what is going on. Bye, my lovely people. Have a blessed week and see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye.